What's good with the tube? It's your boy Easy Buckets. Man, I'm back with another one for y'all. Make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for your boy One Thing. Today I wanted to talk about the best defense on the game, my favorite defense on the game when running play now online, and that is the 2-3 zone. If you don't know what a 2-3 zone defense is, there's two guys guarding the top of the perimeter, and you got two guys in the corner and one in the paint. I'm going to be breaking down why you should run 2-3 zone and why I love to run 2-3 zone. So to get into a 2-3 zone, you're going to hit left on the directional pad and then press whatever button is selected. So how the zone works is each guy guards their specific part of the court. Like the guy in the left corner guards the left side, the guy in the right corner guards the right side, and the two guards up top, they do the same, while the big man holds down the paint. The main reason for a 2-3 zone is to lock down the paint, so it's a great defense to help stop players that dominate inside and force teams to shoot threes, but it can get tricky when you're playing against good shooting teams. So when running this defense, you got to keep your head on the swivel and stay constantly moving on defense, switching on and off players. You got to keep those fingers moving. So one of the perks to running a 2-3 zone is that it forces the offense to have to think, because there's limited scoring windows. It's not as straightforward as going up against a man-to-man defense, because in that situation, all you got to do is beat your man. But going against a 2-3 zone defense, you got to think about what's the next play. Another thing that I like about the 2-3 zone is that I could press full court with one of the guards up top in the zone and still have backup in case I get beat on defense. I'm able to force a lot of turnovers running 2-3 zone because I can play the passing lanes and guess the next pass and get a lot of lane steals. The two guys at the top of the zone also get an early head start on the fast break. If we get stops, they're already going down court, and that leads to some quick and easy points on offense. Now that I've introduced you guys to the 2-3 zone, I'm going to dig deep and give you guys some play-by-play feedback and analysis and let you guys dig into my mind and see how I think when it comes to running the zone. So here we got the Miami Heat. They're a good shooting team. I let Drew Holiday pick up on the ball. Then I'm looking for their shooters. I found Tyler Hero. Close out in time, force a bad shot. He's coming down in transition. I'm looking for the shooters. I'm constantly switching players, finding the open man. The computer tends to leave guys open in the zone. That's why you have to constantly stay moving. I'm guessing his next pass. I know where he wants to go with the ball because that's his only option. So find the open man, get there, force him to make a bad shot, or force a turnover. I'm constantly switching, moving on defense. He's just passing the ball around. He has no one to really throw it to. I know he's going to have to pass the ball. It's just a matter of guessing who he's going to pass to, and that's usually the guy that's most open. So when I see someone open, I'm running there constantly, getting a hand up, forcing bad shots. He comes down with Tyler Hero, and I'm double teaming with the two guys up top. That's another perk of running the zone. The two guys up top get to pressure the ball handler. Most guys will get impatient with passing the ball around and end up taking a bad shot, forcing things, and then I'm able to take off in the break, find Jaylen Brown in transition. That's an easy bucket. Running 2-3 zone is like a cat and mouse game, meaning that you want to bait the offense and let them think that they have an open shot and then close out last second and force up a bad shot. So he tries to get to the rim with Jimmy Butler. We cut that off. We know he has to pass the ball out after driving inside. So we find the closest open guy at the three-point line, then we close out and then take off for the fast break. Running 2-3 with the Boston Celtics was easy work. They got Drew Holiday. He's a great perimeter defender. They Daniel White on the other side guarding the perimeter with him. Then I got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown to throw it to on fast breaks. That's easy money. Here I am double teaming the ball handler with the two perimeter defenders up top. He tries to go inside, but I'm already there waiting for him with three defenders. And I'm taking off the other way for the fast break. Mike D'Antoni offense, quick buckets. I was having my way with this Milwaukee team. You stop Giannis from going inside, they're pretty much cooked. So this guy's passing the ball around, getting impatient. He has three guys inside. That'll never work against a 2-3 zone. I'm forcing him to do what I want him to do because I'm predicting his next pass and getting there. He ends up having to force something up inside, just what I wanted him to do. Then I'm going for another fast break. The next play is pretty much the same thing. He's passing the ball around, can't really find anything. There's no openings. I'm predicting his next pass. I see that guy open in the corner. I click on, then that guy's open again. I click back over there. I see the guy up top. I run over there. There's really nowhere for him to go with the ball. Most guys try to take an easy way out and try to get inside, but that's one of the hardest things to do against his zone. And then there he goes. He forces up some shit inside. My rotations were great this game. I was reading this guy like a book. I knew every pass he was going to make before he even made it. Just getting there on time, forcing him to make Giannis a shooter. Just daring him to shoot with Giannis, leaving Giannis open every time. You see how I backed off of him because I know he wants to get to the rim with Giannis. Then they just collapse on him. He's forced to kick it back out. I know this. I get there, end up getting the steal. We're going the other way. Easy fast break money. Then on this next play here, I'm pressing the ball full court. I got my backup coming. He gets past me. I'm looking for any open shooters, observing the court. He has nothing. I'm not too much worried about the ball handler because I know he's not going to get around the computer defense. Then I'm looking for any open shooters, get there on time, able to get him to throw up a bad shot. Then here I got the Brooklyn Nets. Other guys using the classic Portland Trail Blazer squad, make him dribble towards the double team. Then I'm coast to coast, one-on-one bucket. The Brooklyn Nets were a great team to use with the 2-3 zone. They're excellent on defense. They got a lot of good pieces over there. You see me doubling up top with the two guys at the top of the zone. I force him to dribble towards the right side where I got the other guy waiting. Then he picks it up. I know he's going to pass to the closest person to him. I get there for the block. I run out to press him full court again. He gets past me. He thinks he's going to have an open lane to the rim where they're waiting for him. He throws a turnover trying to pass it out. Same thing happens on the next play. I'm pressing him full court. He gets past me. He thinks, oh, I got my man beat. I'm going to the rim. But no, I'm there waiting for him. Throws another bailout pass out of bounds. I'm knowing that he wants to get the ball inside to LaMarcus Aldridge and let him go to work. This defense is perfect for that. If he tries to get the ball inside, there's always going to be at least 3 bodies around him. It's going to force him to have to make a decision or force up a bad shot. You see here, everybody collapses on him when he gets it inside. Then I'm predicting the next pass. I pick the ball off, going the other way. Easy buckets. Then on the next play, the guy's going to be passing the ball around a lot. I'm predicting the next pass, trying to get that lane steal. He tries to get inside for the easy bucket. I cut him off. Of course, he's going to pass the ball back out. And I'm just clicking on different players, constantly moving, trying to guess who he's passing to next. There's a lot of shooters out there, so I got to stay moving, hoping that he gets impatient and throws up a bad shot. Right here, I close out on the shooter, get there in time. The Nets have a lot of good players that are good at scoring in open court, so I was able to get a lot of quick, fast break buckets, transition points. Pressing the ball handler full court here, hoping to get that quick turnover. He's passing around, trying to find that open 3. It's not there, so he forces it inside, passes back out. Then he ends up going back inside, trying to play some type of inside-out game, but I'm there waiting for him. That's what I wanted him to do. I want him to try to force the ball inside, and I'm going in transition. Same thing, trying to press full court, double teaming a little bit. I noticed that this guy doesn't really dribble much, probably can't dribble, so he passes the ball around a lot. He tried to get inside there and didn't have anything, passed it back out. Now he's just moving the ball around, trying to find something, but I'm there every time. There's nothing there. He's going to keep passing the ball around, but the clock is ticking. He's going to have to make a decision, but I'm 2 steps ahead of him. I know where he's going with the ball. Ends up getting a shot clock violation, too much defense. Then I'm planning full court for that quick steal, easy turnover. Got one, coach. On the next play, just got him passing the ball around. Couldn't really find anything. I'm trying to predict where he's going next with the ball so I can get that lane steal as usual, clicking around, seeing who's open. These guys usually go back to their start player once they pass the ball. In this case, it's LaMelo, and he's the closest one to him, so I end up predicting that pass, get the steal, off to the races. Same thing on the next play. I always assume that they're going to pass the ball to the closest person to them, so I'm always clicked on, ready to get that lane steal, and it just so happened that Ben Simmons was right there for the steal. We all know Ben Simmons is a monster in the open court, so that's easy buckets right there. Always put Ben Simmons at point guard, so I got him and Cam Thomas at the top of the zone. That's a deadly matchup right there on defense. Like right here, you got 6'10" Ben Simmons pressing itty bitty Trae Young full court, and you know he wants to get the ball back to Trae Young. He's passing it around, trying to get that open 3, going right back to Trae Young. I'm just anticipating everything he's doing. I see DeJounte Murray over there on the wing. I click on the corner guy, run up to the wing fast as I could, ends up throwing up a bad shot. This guy has was that old school Bucks team with Kareem and Oscar Robinson. I know he wants to get the ball inside to Kareem. That's their bread and butter, but I'm on it. Got 3 people waiting for him. He ends up giving the ball up, throwing a turnover, off to the races. Same thing on the next play. I know he wants to go inside. Those old school teams don't really have much shooting on them. I know he's going to Kareem. I run straight to Kareem, end up tipping the pass, easy buckets. So as y'all can see, man, I have a lot of success with the 2-3 zone. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man, and were able to take some pointers away to help improve your defense. It's your boy, Easy Buckets. Don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button for your boy one time. I'm out this thing, man. Good looking out, YouTube. Y'all stay blessed.